Do, 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 do. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Starting next week, there's going to be a series of lectures over at Zeiss Central Factory that are open to the public. Fortunately, the exams are over now, so I should be able to go and take a look during a free day. Going to be a real eye-opening experience, I'm sure. Experience. Student Council President came up and talked to me again not long ago. Exams are finally over, so I thought I could take it easy for a while. Take it easy! But no, now he wants me to draw him. He wants it colored, too. Wah, Ooh, I'm so glad the exams are finally over. The exam period is tough on us teachers, too. I'll have you know. It's not like we enjoy giving you them. I don't know about all that. I'm managing to score in line with the average. I'm doing fine. As long as I keep studying, I'll be able to keep up. I'm sure I will. Everything changes when you become a third year. Trust me. I think that attitude's gonna get you through to graduation. You're gonna be in for a very rude awakening. So much to do, so much to do. The second the exam's finished, this place is teeming with students. Kinda used to it at this point, though. It always happens. Doesn't it, though? Whew, the exams are finally over. I'm gonna grab something to eat and then get right to hunting for more club members. Members. Nobody's ever in this room. But that. Oh yeah, Chloe. I probably should have mentioned this earlier on, but you do know you need permission to leave the grounds, right? Sure, the dean won't hesitate to give it to you if you ask, but permission is permission. Oh, Chloe. It's not Roy. There's no practice today, as you might be aware. Yes, I am. We're starting again tomorrow, though, right? That's right. We've got a big tournament coming up after all. We really need to get back to work. Let's put our backs into it. Nah, it's alright, man. I'm good. I ended up hitting him again. Why do I do it? Every time I see his face, I just feel like punching him. Why do you have that envelope? It was forced on you by Lecter, wasn't it? It's fine, of course. I'll make sure it's delivered. Receive 200 Mira. Head south on the highway to reach Ruin. The mayor's mansion is on the east side of the town's southern block. Don't get lost. I won't, thank you. Aren't this supposed to be payment for doing this errand or something? You never know, man. Nobody up here. Aaron style. Da 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 da. This is probably the longest memory fragment in the game, I would have to say. I was in the faculty lounge grading papers until not long ago. But then that damn Lecter just showed up out of nowhere. He's all like, "Hey, Milia, what you doing?" Oh, grading papers already, huh? Must suck being a teacher. Star. Let's not speak in wingdings again. It sucks when you're there judging me. Woo! Judging style. Gehenna style as well. Auto saving. Do 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 do. Ha ha ha. Oh, are you planning on heading outside the academy grounds? Keep an eye out for monsters then. Monster style. Monster cans even. After the exams, the cafeteria is always full of people. I'm just wasting time here until it empties out some, says Ricky. It's so nice to be able to just sit, take it easy. Take it easy! Where's Anton at? Do 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 do. What? I'm going to be born again as a new man. Yes. Yes, I will. Oh, okay. He's over here in timeout, apparently. Hi there, Chloe. Like I said yesterday, our club's gonna start meeting again tomorrow. So make sure you use today to get yourself well rested and back in peak shape. You bet. You bet style. Don't look, I'm in the process of writing a letter. Who's it to? Duh, Lucy. Oh boy. That's par for the course. Hello, Chloe. How do you feel about the exams? Well... I thought they were a little difficult, to be honest. Really, I'm rather confident in my performance. I can hardly wait for my results to be issued. Issued, even. Nah. My name is Lecter, and I currently serve as the president of this Academy Student Council. Ah, you are here to have a look around the school? Huh. Oh, that won't be a problem at all. Who is this person, and why does he look like Lecter? Well, this is the president of the Academy Student Council. What a fine young man. How fitting for such an esteemed academy. If only you knew, sir. We got a visitor in the academy at the moment. We get them more often than you'd think. I decided to join the archery club. I have some experience with the sport, you see. I think it'd be good to go back to it. Ooh. Nobody in the social studies classroom. Hiya, Chloe. I'm just going around all the club captains like I said earlier. It's an easier job than trying to find Lecter, at least. But hey, what is it? That's the truth. Yes, that's right. So I just have to fill this out, then. I see she's busy with club-related work right off the bat. Just as I planned. Uh-huh. Chloe style. Hey, Chloe. What am I doing here? I wanted to ask Ms. Milia a question. Cool. She's not here at the moment, though. She's in the dorm. Well, the exams fortunately ended without any trouble. That marks the first major examination period for you first-year students. But you'll get used to them. You've got plenty more to look forward to. So don't beat yourself up too much if this one didn't go quite as planned. It happens. It sure does, and it'll happen again. What I'm talking about? Oh, good day. Chloe, Can I help you? Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy. So I came to ask for permission to leave the grounds. Chloe gave the dean a brief explanation of what she needed to do. Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission. Chloe received permission to leave the grounds. Like it's in your inventory. Thank you very much, Dean Collins. Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time. Like, quite often. Like an everyday thing. And, well, a certain element of their work does involve a lot of running. I see. Well, if that is all, I should probably get to work. Oh, of course. Take care. Thank you. Take care style. He looks so much more chipper now. Suppose I have him to thank for that. You don't say. We have permission to leave. You know, because people always leave. It's a fact, man. City of Ruin. Pretty much looks the same as always. You know how we do. Well, here I am. It's the first time I've had the chance to walk around here like this. Not like I could before. Last time I came here was during the 100 Days War. Whoops. Of course the bridge would be up at this time. Of course it would. I forgot that you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later. No big deal anyway. Lecter didn't make it seem too urgent. It's so nice to see this town so lively. It really has changed in atmosphere since then. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me he isn't in there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Uh-oh. I think they may come to blows. Lecter? What are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, I'm the student council president. Of course I know. Yes, come to Papa. Papa style, even. I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Maybe I should ask the dean next time I see him so I can make sure this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. There's the bridge. It sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I could go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need you to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are. Right. Right. Just a little bit more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please. Mayor style. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Ba-da- How you doing? Excuse me. I'm a student of Genis Royal Academy here on Student Council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Dalmar? I'm afraid not. He's currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. Oh boy. Eloquent young man. I'm the mayor's steward, Gilbert, and I act as his representative during his absence. It has had to throw Gilbert in there one more time. So you're a student of Genis Royal Academy, are you? That's correct, sir. I've come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the mayor. Oh, he handed over the envelope to the steward. I see. It's a list of all the Academy students for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms, and obviously there are large numbers of them coming and going after the year after year. It makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. To tell you the truth, I was once a student of the Academy. Not just any student either, I was part of the student council as well. Uh-huh. Genis's council is a fine organization. They're proud as they are noble-minded, with a true dedication to carrying out their duties, and bettering the Academy they serve and belong to. I see. Hard to believe that that was ever the case looking at the current student council. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too, so do continue to work as part of it the best you can. Thank you. I will. Not actually a member though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means, stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. Chloe style. I wonder if he's actually still here like I told him to be. Probably not. Of course not. I knew it. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here has gone, would you? I'm trying to find him. Ah, you must mean Master Lecter. Master Lecter? A young lady came to collect him not long ago. Probably Lucy. She did punch him before they departed, however. Yep, it was Lucy, alright. Thank Adios for Lucy. I'm so sorry for the trouble he's caused you. On behalf of the students of the Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologize. Oh, on the contrary. Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak to him, we placed the coins from the game he was in the middle of in his pool as usual. All those simp coins. If you could let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. Bum 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 bum. I'm exhausted. I can't believe he's even an active gambler. I can't believe what they've been saying about our Cheese Desert sports teams. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin trying to get him to turn over a new leaf. Hmm? It's Clam! He's just wandering around like a pervert. Is something wrong? Oh, are you lost? I guess this is how they first met. No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna... It's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it. A red stone, right? Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already. It's just not fair, I tell you. Chloe found a pretty red stone. Excuse me. This wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it! I've come up with a new recipe! Chloe handed the boy the stone. Phew, I'm glad we were able to find it. Yeah. I'm Clam, and, thanks. Anyway, bye. Oh! Are you alright? I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I can get home on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you? Huh? Oh, then I guess I could. Sure. This way. Come on, hurry up! We're gonna miss the 5:30 club! I'm coming. His house is this way, though. I guess he must be from Minoria. Mitch, even. Like that time Clem berated Mitch for forgetting the joke of the day. Oh. Hmm? What's wrong? Well... The place he led me to was Mercia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well. Somewhere that was very important. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here. Because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that. This was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Ruin. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight there. Here, not there. But I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet. and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle. Belt buckle, even. What's up with you? Why'd you go so quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to life at the academy. I've made friends there. I've caused numerous academic incidents. I've resumed practicing my swordsmanship. I've gained stamina through chasing Lecter around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside here with my head held high, and not immediately give in to the weakness in my heart. Come on, you're scaring me. You're not sick or nothing, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside? Sure. This way. Keep up or I'll leave you behind. Chicken style. Ba 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 ba. There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else has long... Goodness. Is that you, Chloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's you. It's really you. Oh dear. I see you still look exactly the same when you're crying. Well, What? What's going on here? What's going on, style? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere. Before I knew it, I was just so happy to see you again. It's 94 degrees right now, apparently. Eesh! That's disgusting. Mostly sunny. Oh, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Chloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally came back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that. I just went to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? Joseph Hahn. You haven't heard the news, then. I'm afraid he's no longer with us. Ron style. He passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day, he went out shopping in Ruin and was caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come, even though I love it here, if I'd just been more honest with myself, if I'd just come here from the beginning... Is somebody here? It's Mary, and Polly, and Daniel. Looks like they have their portraits from the second game. Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Ooh! What are you crying for? These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor. Okay. Okay! I'm Mary. Huh? What's going on? Hiya. Come on, Polly. You gotta say hello. Chloe? The Marcia orphanage you love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we should all have some tea. Now seems like as good of a time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Chloe? Tea style. Of course. I wonder if it's sun tea. Sun tea rocks. From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting it to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children, craving on the wall even. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father, all my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet when I was there, I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. One month later, that's about 30 days for those of you down in Beaver City. I know I didn't intend to stay out that long. So easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I'd better hurry back to the dorm. Back to the dorm. Do 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 do. Fun fact, Lancer never stayed at a dorm. He went to a college that was nearby. Huh? The lights are already off. Tom Bodette didn't leave the light on for Chloe. What a bastard. Jill must have gone to sleep already. Good evening, my dear. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off.
combo debt for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Oh, I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Chloe around to keep me company, that I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. You're never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where have you been, anyway? I'm sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew, but it just happened. And no big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'll try and make sure to return earlier in the future. Matron Teresa might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late, too. So... You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? Uh-oh. No way, it isn't. I've just been going to an acquaintance's house. An acquaintance house, huh? Oh-ho! And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercia Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up. That's the place between here and Minoria, right? Aw, phooey. I was hoping it was going to be somewhere a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer is such a good girl answer. Spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Well, we can't all be Lecter. Poor little orphans? Don't you dare call them that! Uh-oh. What? What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I am not a good girl. Excuse me. She got angry, didn't you know? I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. I've done it again, haven't I? Sure have. Me and my big mouth. Mouth style. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. Like that video thread where West Ham Sandwich upset Vegastar so much he stormed out of the room. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. Orphanage style. I don't want to talk to her right now. I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Uh-oh. Not one person. Not even Newfie Bongo when he's playing Chase HQ. It's Ricky. This is so good. I decided to have a nap after class was over, and before I knew it, the sun was down. So here I am, having my dinner. One of the girls in the student council has been working awfully late today. We're open till late, though, so I hope she'll come down here if she's feeling hungry. That goes for you, too. And also for the streamer, who's been streaming for over 4 hours. Auto-saving. It's Lucy! I didn't know you were here, Lucy. Are you still working? It's awfully late. I was, yes. It took me a bit longer than I'd expected to finish everything. I'm almost done, though, so I'll head back soon. Oh, that's good. Is something wrong, Chloe? You seem kind of down. No, I'm alright. Well, if you say so. It's past curfew, though. You should probably start heading back to your room. I suppose. That's the last place I want to be right now. You can climb up on the roof if you want. Well, that doesn't exactly do anything. But I digress. School style. The door's locked. I've got no reason to be here. There's no reason for this! That's garbage. Nobody's in the classrooms. Do 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 do. Here's where you want to go, essentially. Back to sitting on the stairs. What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? Boys' dormitory. Maybe I should talk to Hans. Now we're controlling Jill for some reason. Apparently she's now the main character. That's fun. This isn't Hans's room. I don't really want to talk to anyone else right now either. It's past curfew, so I really don't want Mr. Effort to know I'm here. I'll get in tons of trouble. I'll get a detention. Possibly a Wednesday detention. Call out. You in there, Hans? Yeah, that you, Jill. Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. I mean, it's only 4 o'clock. Come on, man. Settle down. Did something happen? Not really. Your face tells me that's a big old lie. Come on in. I'm by myself at the moment anyway. Don't try any funny business, okay? As if I would. Now get your butt inside. Football style, even. So, what happened? Something to do with Chloe, right? Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? Not yet, no. Not yet, he says. She's the type to just apologize before offering her opinion on anything. So we've got nothing to fight about, really. You ask him because you have. Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff, even when I don't mean it. It's all part of being human. was really angry, too. Angry? Chloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm just not sure how to face her now. So, I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room, and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. Alright. Later, Gator. Jill. It wouldn't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. Hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're sure back late tonight. I just walked past Jill, too. She was crying. Well, that's because... Stop staring at me with that blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. Bum 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 bum. Chloe style. Ah. Oh boy. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy. Someone's in a bad mood. She's not looking too good. I always wished I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family. Ordinary friends. But wishing for those things just doesn't get you them. No matter how hard I try. Nothing seems to work out. I know the feeling. I just can't seem to make any progress. I get you. You were so frustrated you ended up lashing out against a friend, who's kinda on the dense side. That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. I might be annoyed at her, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children, or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there, and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. Not who I am. I just wanted to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? Because life. No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Are they destined to forever be out of my reach? You're spilling all the beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse to compromise? You know, you can be pretty scary when you start shouting. Forget it. Shouting at you isn't gonna solve anything. So? You still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because, well, because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me. And because... now we're just going round in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin. Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it. Listen, all I'm gonna say is, get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. You don't untangle the heart of the problems. You'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. True. What does that even mean? That's for you to find out. Lecter! Oh, who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. No, he's not. He seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality, he does. Still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why? Deep down, I knew all along what I was doing. All that time, I'd been pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. And to avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging on to everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless. That's... The next day... Bum 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 bum. Mercy Orphanage. I guess this must be the place. Well, it's not like I have to do anything too daring today. All I need to do is scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm gonna come here, get to know more about the place, then try to apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me. Bum, 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 bum. Huh? Looks like there's no one here. Ooh. Wow. This is actually pretty cute. Bum, 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 bum. Well, here comes the hard part. Meh! Jill? What are you doing here? What? Fancy meeting you here, Chloe. You want to come in? Come in? Yeah, okay. Wait here for a minute. I'll go and make us some tea. Matcha style. Look, I'm sorry, Chloe. What I said was really, really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents, too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it, or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Chloe, please allow me to finish. I wanted to think I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too, and that's why being called a model student, or being spoken of like some kind of exemplary human being, irritated me so much. Such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I was sticking up for other people, when in reality, I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down. I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No. No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Chloe. This is on me, and I'm sorry. Why were you so angry with me doesn't matter. When I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I had no idea what kind of life you or the kids here had led, and I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I wanted to apologize to you earlier. I didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. I take back everything I said about the children, too. I had no right to be judging them when I'd never ever been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? They're sleeping. They sleep in bunk beds, huh? I'm kind of jealous. Phew! That's adorable. They really do look cute when they're sleeping. Fun fact, my sisters used to sleep in bunk beds when they were kids. Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustrations just built to a point where I took it out on you. Seriously? Don't worry about it. Let's call our faults a draw, okay? We're just going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Although, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you want to get going? Yeah. Jill style. Feels kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time. But this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone's made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Well, something good came out of it. Thanks for coming today, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. And it does. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. The sunlight does wonders at making you want to drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. Hmm? Suppose so. All this time, this orphanage was right here. Same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back. All the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time, it was right here, waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely love this place. That's the only thing that ever mattered. And now, I know that I'll always feel that way. No matter how many times I lose sight of myself, or find myself losing my way, I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all he had done for me. Not once. Lecter! Oh boy. Get back here! Today's the day you're finally gonna do some work! Uh-oh. Ah! Eek! Chloe? I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Our pincer attack didn't work all that well. Oops. You'll have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Lecter. Meh. How'd he get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. Ha! You've got no one to blame but yourselves for letting me get away. So long, suckers. Sucker style. Get back here! We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair under a mountain of paperwork. After all the times I've chased him around, I know there's gotta be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there. He's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyway. Give a book a look. Bum bum ba bum. I'll go with one A set, please. Ooh, the lunchtime rush is finally over. I never cease to be amazed by how much energy you students have. You students. Hey, people are actually in this room for once. Tomorrow is the general meeting of the student council. You must find him before then. Right. He never says more than he has to, does he? I'm busy helping out Leo with his work today. Unfortunately, all I can really do is get things together for him. But he does so much for me all the time. I like to help however I can. Indeed. Clara's gone and lost the key to this room. She gave me a real earful when I lost it, and then she goes and does the exact same thing. Typical, huh? Typical as it gets. Oh, hello, Chloe. How come you haven't been showing up for practice much lately? Sorry about that, Rigel. I've just had a lot going on lately, I suppose. Oh, right. Still, it's you we're talking about here, so I always knew there had to be some kind of legitimate reason. Leo. Fun fact, Lancer's a Leo. Even though he's more of a wolf than a lion, but I digress. Drop by if you get the chance, though. We'll always be waiting for you. I will. Thank you. Hmm? Where did I put the key to get in here? We're stuck outside without that. Some of that. So, of course, we want to go up here. I knew I wouldn't find him here. Let's try somewhere else for now. Like where? Na 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 na. Somewhere else for now. Ba 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 ba. Not hiding behind a dorm, is he? Maybe he's hiding in a dorm. Like they're looking for him. I'm all alone with Lucy. This is like a dream come true. Oh, Lucy. What is it? I just wanted to ask you something. What do you think the most important thing in the world is? It's love, right? If you ask me, it's probably... strength, I suppose. What? Well, she is always punching people, so I suppose it makes sense. Speaking of strength, I feel like smacking Lecter upside the head right now. Well, if you need someone to hit, you can smack me around as much as you like. Oh dear God in heaven. Oh, sup, Chloe? Is something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. It looks like Lecter isn't here. Maybe you should go see what Jill is up to. Hi there, Chloe. Have you found any sign of Lecter? I wish I could say yes, but unfortunately not. Oh. Do do do. Ba 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 ba. No, Lecter, that's not me, I swear. Oh, it's you. Don't scare me like that. I thought you were him. Here we have another of Lecter's victims, I see. Victim style. Ba 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 bum. I like how this memory has been like the majority of the stream. You might think Lecter doesn't look the type to help out school staff like me, but he helped me with menial tasks a lot. He gets a lot of hate, but he's a good guy in my book. He has been known to steal stuff from time to time, though. Uh-oh. Name a famous thief. Cops? It's almost time for the holidays! Yay! I better start thinking about how I should spend them. Auto-saving, da-da-da-da-da. I should probably start doing some prep work for tomorrow's classes now. Studying is such fun. If you say so. What in the world? What's going on here? Radio calisthenics! 1, 2, 1, 2! Okay. Oh. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Logic. Might I ask what you're doing? Not much. It's just I joined the Academy's music club. Today's our first practice session. Did you? Have fun, then. I'll try. Incidentally, Chloe. I was just gonna say, let's give our best to the next set of examinations. But of course. So I guess for music club, you gotta spin around. That's fun. Horoscopes, Leo. Your lucky number for this week are 6,053 and 13 trillion. Virgo. Don't let a coworker's remarks bring you down on Thursday. Instead, superglue their cabinets shut on Thursday. Scorpio. Good fortune is within your grasp, as long as you know what to do with a truck full of asparagus. Asparagus style. Asparagus! Uh-oh. I've got you now, you sorry excuse for a president. Time to accept your fate. Mickey? What were you doing under there? Excuse me. Well, let go of me! I wasn't doing anything. Oh, this is awkward. What's going on here? Couldn't tell you. I keep telling you, I wasn't doing anything weird. I swear. Then what were you doing down there, huh? I'm sorry, but crawling under there screams suspicious. It sure does. That's what I thought, too. That's why I crawled in there. I'm not following you. Follow me. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, I was around the back of the school building when I saw this guy who looked like he rolled right out of a dumpster walking around. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so sloppy looking in my life. Scary how much I know just from who he's talking about. Yeah, me too. Honestly, he made me so curious that I had to see what he was up to. So I ended up following him. Anyway, he looked around for a while, then he wandered here into the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? It was when I followed him in here that he noticed me. The second he saw me, he seemed to panic a little before crawling under there. I tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. I was so close, too. So, in other words, he was toying with you. What? Maybe if you'd bothered thinking about things, Other than how best to skip class, he wouldn't fall for such obvious tricks. He was deliberately trying to get your attention by acting suspicious as all get out, like he was trying to set you up. Call it our student council president's specialty. What? That guy is the student council president? You've got to be kidding. He couldn't look any less the part. Chess piece style, even. He's preaching to the choir. Don't judge a book by its cover, as they say. Listen to what I'm saying, Mickey. I should probably have told you this a long time ago, but I'm going to take this golden chance to give you a good lecturing now. Jill? Oh, Chloe. Sorry, but I'm gonna stay and give Mickey a good lecturing for a while longer. Oh, that's alright. You can leave looking for Lecter to me. Leave it all to me! I think I might have an idea where he is. You do? Oh, but why am I even surprised? You're like a metal detector for Lecter at this point. I wouldn't go quite that far. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I can't believe what they've been saying about our biscuit sports teams. That guy is the student council president? Seriously. There is something wrong with the world. Bum. I ended up being forced to draw a portrait of the student council president a while back. I didn't expect what would happen, though. It ended up winning this contest I entered it in. Why? Oh. Don't ask me, he. Aw, looks like I couldn't beat Lucy this time. I've been trying a bunch of new study methods, but they just weren't enough, I guess. I wonder what kinds of study methods she uses. Unknown. Oh, Roy. You haven't seen Lecter around here, have you? Lecter? I'm afraid not, no. I see. Sorry for troubling you, then. Not Roy. Not Roy. This is a castle, but it's not Roy's one. She finally seemed to have seriously developed some enthusiasm for her new position. Now the exam results are all finally out, though. So it's probably about time for her to be returning home for a while. Good time. I've drawn up a plan for our club activities during the holidays. It can be a pain at times, but this position is turning out to be a lot more fun than I expected it to be. La la la. It sure does. Reina La Reina, Queen of Queens. The Not Roy acapella, even. Lecter became president instead of all the others, much more fitting candidates. I still can't bring myself to accept that. Just not right. Come on now, Milia. The only two candidates running were Lecter and Rigel. And Rigel was off on the actual day due to stomach pains. Woo! He probably had some McDonald's. It couldn't have really ended any other way. Yeah, well. I'm intending to try a new approach towards teaching in tomorrow's lesson. I haven't decided what to go with, however. Maybe using short stories to test reading comprehension would be a good idea. Perhaps it would. Oh dear, are you looking for Lecter again? Yes. I'm afraid so. Tomorrow's the general meeting of the student council, but he's run away and we can't find him. Which is a problem, as we don't have all the necessary documents to conduct it as it stands. Horatio style. Haha. He's a born troublemaker, that one. Sir, if you don't mind me saying, I'm a little surprised by just how much you seem to trust him. I suppose you would be. Still, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what the potential of his actions are, too, and fully accepts them. He still acts however he likes. But he's more than willing to face the consequences of his actions. I'm not sure trust is the most appropriate word for what I have for him. But at the very least, I think he makes for an interesting president. Admittedly, he does do his work properly when we do manage to capture him. And I know from experience that it may seem like he never takes anything seriously, but that's absolutely not the case. I just wish he'd actually do his work seriously from the beginning, instead of requiring us to capture him before he does it. Quite understandable. Perhaps you should tell him that yourself next time you see him. I think I will. You know, assuming we ever find him again. Which is quite questionable. There he is! Whoa! Good times. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, look who we've got here. Great weather, huh? It is 93 degrees. Perhaps so, but you can't honestly believe I came to talk to you about the weather and how there's a sandwich in the forecast. If you have enough free time to laze around on the roof, come and do some work. Everyone could use your help, you know. Hey, they need me a lot less than you'd think. And predicting the weather 10 years in the future takes a lot of brain power, you know. I need to concentrate right now. How does he think up these things? Still, going by my experience with him, when he acts like this, he's usually willing to listen to me. Hey Lecter, I just wanted to say thanks. Thanks? For what? A lot of things, really. You've done an awful lot to help me ever since I enrolled here. But because you're always trying to act like you aren't, or you're running away from me, I've never been able to say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you. Yeah, I'm lost. I got no clue what you're talking about. You asked me a long time ago what it was that I came here to do, didn't you? I hated the life I had before enrolling here. I always felt like I was being pushed around by everyone and everything around me instead of really achieving anything for myself. And it was that I hated most of all. I felt empty. Worthless. That was part of why I didn't want to try to answer your question, or even think about it. It was like, if I accepted how weak I was inside, I'd never be able to get any stronger. But that's not how I feel now. I'm not empty at all anymore. Thanks to coming here and meeting you and all my friends, I've learned so many new things. I was able to do things for myself, too, instead of just relying on others for everything. Yeah? So that's why I wanted to thank you. Man, I told you before you were too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time? I never saw that coming. You're trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? What about you, though? Why did you choose to come here? Me? I had nothing better to do, I guess. Seemed like a good way to kill time. Really? Well, as long as you're here, you may as well do some work. Wait. Tomorrow is the Student Council's general meeting, which means you have a lot to do, and you need to do it all by the end of the day. There's a mountain of it just waiting for you to get started on. Hold up a second. Don't do this, Chloe. I can explain. I'm not going to listen. Spare me, please! Defeated. This was the first and last chance I ever had to thank Lecter for all he did for me. The day after that year's Academy Festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from school. He was never seen there again. He was himself to the very end, though, making a sudden appearance in the Student Council organized play's final scene, ruining it for his amusement. Woo! Then, 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more, in a place and way I never would have expected. Of course, you learn that in a later game. Side story Descended Wings finished. That was like the longest side story in the game. Xseed Falcon Eye. And 6,000 Mira. Good times. Falcon Eye. Chloe enrolls at Genis Royal Academy and her new life begins. Good times. What is Falcon Eye? Is it better than Eagle Eye? Eagle Eye Cherry? Falcon Eye, do. Falcon Eye. Displays enemy locations on the mini-map. Huh. That's interesting. That's not exactly like the greatest thing or anything, but it has some good, stuff. 2 water, 5 space, or 5 earth, and 2 mirage. So it's, it's a thing that exists. Essentially. We need cast too! God damn it. You little jerks. Okay. But anyway, we want to head back. Oh, right. Now we can do that one, I think. We're getting into 100 battles. We should probably have 100 battles now, right? Yep. Yep. But I think we're going to save that one for next time. Going to, put you in our party. Style. Alright, because we're going to call it a stream here. Over 20 hours of gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. So, thanks everyone for stopping by. And I shall see you all next time. That's it.
You go to hell! You go to hell and you die!